we're on a road trip. It's Valentine's Day, so we're off to a special place to have a special meal. Our first point of interest, I've been told, is a Martello Tower. Martello Towers were put up during the Napoleonic period as a defence against any invasion by the French, and they were essentially equipped to hold an artillery piece and I believe 25 soldiers. Anyway, there you are, Martello Tower. So I'm going to say there's a famous Martello Tower in Dublin, which is the place that Ulysses, James Joyce's Ulysses, starts. Just trying to think of the opening night or something. Plump, stately somebody or other comes down the stairs of the tower. Can't think of what his name is right this moment. It's because it's bloody cold. Anyway, there you are, a literary reference for you. If you're a tourist, you can come and stay in this thing.
Shingle Street.
Shingle Street, yes. It is Shingles. There's a notice board here, and it tells me that this is Shingle Street, and the community of fishermen and river pilots were established on this remote shingle ridge in the early 19th century. The beach is a site of special scientific interest. Right, noted for its vegetated shingle. Vegetated shingle is extremely rare. Yeah, it exists mainly in northwest Europe, Japan and New Zealand, and typical shingle plants include sea kale, sea pea and yellow-horned poppy. And the 1870s Coast Guard cottages at the north end of the beach housed Coast Guards who worked as pilots, lifeboatmen and excisemen to control smuggling. The Lifeboat Inn, a popular pub, was destroyed in World War II during bomb testing. Well, that's a shame, because I was just thinking, oh, there's a pub down there. But, of course, if you're bomb testing, why not blow up the local pub? That sounds like a good idea. Oh, yes. Oh, right. Here's the local telephone kiosk. No, I don't.
It's a library.
Right. This is an ad hoc library, which I can't open the door. There. So, because nobody uses phones anymore, they've turned the local booths into ad hoc libraries. So, there you go. Read a book.
Close the door.
Yep, close the door. Read a book, leave it there, and well, that's.
I'd read about that. Can't remember where.
Yeah. Well, we're at St. Botolph's Church, which was built on a mound that was once thought to be a Roman temple of some sort. St. Botolph is supposed to have been buried here and then moved to, or Bury St. Edmunds, that's it, not St. Albans. Anyway, here it is. Okay, where are you, Helen?
I'm at Seckford Hall in Suffolk.
And what's the historical significance about this place?
This place was originally occupied in the 12th century.
That's right.
And then in the 16th century, during Tudor time, it was occupied by a very important family called the Seckfords.
And did Elizabeth I once stay here?
It's quite possible that Elizabeth I once stayed here,
Yes.
because Thomas Seckford was a lawyer
That's
to
right.
the Crown.
Yes.
And he found himself in a very awkward situation because when Mary
Mary
was
Tudor.
on the throne,
Mary Tudor.
he had to put his head down and stay out of trouble. And then when Elizabeth was on the throne and England became Protestant forever and ever, he was back in favour. And he and his family have lived here for centuries.
So there you are. The full history of the place, or thereabouts anyway. We're at Aldborough. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Olderberg. And it's, guess what? It's cold. Have you locked the car? Right, good. And we've come to see the scallop. Right, this is Maggie Hamblin's sculpture. Doesn't that look really inviting? Don't you want to just leap in there and go for a swim? Just across the water there is Rotterdam. It's the part of the British coast where, in fact, the Low Countries, the Netherlands, is just across the water. And that's probably why this place was full of Dutch at one point. Yes, they came here and they pumped out the fens and did all that sort of work, built houses, and in fact that's where the Angles came. I do believe this was called the Saxons shore. No, it was the Angles, okay, yeah. And as you probably know, that's why we're called English and not Saxlish or Sassenachs, at least down here. You're supposed to write your name or something or other on a pebble and stick it there. Yes, there's witches in these areas. They believe things like that, the local peasants do. Or something like that. Yes, yeah, I know, it's the 21st century and people believe all sorts of rubbish. But it gives them something to do. I mean, look at the place. What else can you do but play with a few pebbles? Look for the ley lines. That's right, taking you out to see the Angel of the East. What do you got?
Tarts, fish tarts. Who knows? They look nice.
It's raining outside and it's cold.
Freezing.
Yes, it's not just
it's
cold.
11 degrees. That's not cold.
That's right, but the icicles that are hitting us are a little chilly. I think the rain is cold.
Rain is cold.
And the wind.
What?
Yes, we're on.
Aldborough's got really interesting looking buildings.
And a little museum.
And a museum.
Could be
And
interesting.
some very expensive clothes shops.
Please turn right in 100 yards.
And a smoke-free shop. Whatever it is we've got in here. Smoked haddock tarts.
That's right.
A day like today, it's not the place to be.
Turn right.